Mission failed. Bloody rubbish you lot are.
Okay, so welcome to Dirty Bomb. It's a free-to-play game that's on the Steam Marketplace right now. It is in beta. It is like an open beta. So kind of the way that a lot of these free-to-game plays go is that they're in beta for a very, very long time before they actually have a full release. If you played a game called Path of Exile, that was in beta for, I don't know, like 3-4 years before they finally released it. But hopefully this game gets released because it definitely deserves it. So here's just a few things that I definitely really like about it. The first is going to be the card system. It's kind of like how you unlock guns or characters in this game. If you've played other first-person shooters that are free-to-play, then you're familiar with the model. It's kind of like you have to either pay to unlock certain things that you can use in the game, or you can unlock them via other means. In this game, it looks like all of the characters, you get 3 free characters to choose from a week, but above that you have to pay. So that's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, I guess it could be a good thing if you would be willing to invest money into it. And I guess if you do like a video game, there's no reason why you shouldn't. I believe it's $5 a character or something like that. I don't know. But if you are looking for a free-to-play game, then maybe this one isn't quite the one for you. In addition to that, I find that the leveling up system, which gives you access to newer guns, newer loadouts for those characters, it's extremely, extremely slow. Now, granted, one of the only games that I play with a leveling up system similar to this is Counter-Strike Global Offensive and Call of Duty, and all of them have a leveling up. This one seems really slow. So I played for a good 5-6 hours, and I only got to level 3. And I'm not quite sure what the max level is, but getting that far is pretty insane for that amount of time. I feel like new players really need to be rushed through the first few things, and then above all that, get what it is that they deserve. So the 3 free unlocks weekly, basically the way it works is that there is different characters, and each character has a different loadout and I don't want to say a personality, but a play style. So there's like the melee class, there's the sniper, there's the heavy gunner, submachine gun, that kind of thing. So as you can see here on the screen, it looks like I'm cycling through the different characters here. The ones that I liked are the sniper, as well as the melee class. The melee class is extremely fun. Melee is not exactly, I don't want to say it's bad. It's just like every other first-person shooter that's not Counter-Strike, to be honest. But it's definitely rewarding, and it has different abilities. So the one that is unlocked at the time of this playing, I can either throw in a grenade, throw in an air bomb, or also go invisible, which was really, really, really fun. So if you like Call of Duty, Counter-Strike type game, this is a perfect mixture of both of them, I think. A lot of the gameplay styles and the actual engagements are very Call of Duty-esque, but the way that you strategize and the way that the map progressively plays out is very, very similar to Counter-Strike. Or I guess Battlefield, but those two are not really related. For example, in the mode that I'm playing here, you have to progress through the map, and if you take over a certain point, then you proceed on, and then they can take the point back and proceed back to your angle, I guess. Another thing, and this is totally redundant or just not really useful information, I guess, but the field of view can be turned to like Quake Pro status. It is so cool, and you feel like you're running super fast. You can see more of the screen, and that I don't want to say that makes the game for me, but that was definitely a huge, I guess, deciding factor, at least for me. Basically, though, the game is fun. Yeah, it's fun. It gets the job done if you're looking for maybe like a refresher game. Let's say you're a real die-hard Battlefield or Counter-Strike or Call of Duty player, and you kind of want something just in between. Like, for example, what is it? Call of Duty is coming out soon, as well as Battlefront, and if you're looking for something to kind of fill the void until then, this is great. It definitely is interesting to play. The only downsides that I think are that the different characters, even though they are very different in terms of personality and playstyle, the loadouts are very similar. So I can think of 4 or 5 different sniper classes, and they have pretty much the same guns. They have different names, and the models are different. Some are really cool, some are not so cool. But ultimately, it's kind of like the same stats when it comes to it. And that's cool, you know. I mean, that's good that it's not one's super powerful and one's not. But for me, I consider that to be just plain stupid, especially considering the fact that you have to pay for the characters. That seems really dumb that you would have to like unlock another sniper class hoping that it would be a totally different experience, and it's not. So something that they could easily have done is one's a long-range class, one's a short-range class. That would be the equivalent to adding an ACOG scope like in Call of Duty or something. Also above that, with the leveling system, it is something that you're going to have to sink some time into. It is advertised, as well as when you play it, it definitely feels like a casual game, but it definitely isn't in terms of how much time you actually have to put in. For some people, that's great, but for me, I primarily play on the weekend. I mean, I play a little bit here and there during the week, but if I were to really sit down and play a game, it would be on the weekend, and I really wouldn't have a chance to get into it. Which leads me into my next point, kind of similar to that one. It does take a while to kind of learn the game and learn the characters and learn how to exactly navigate the map. For example, you know, one thing is sticking your head out and getting a headshot, like how far off do you have to be and that kind of thing. That is different for every character, every animation is different, and if you play once a week or, you know, even lower than that, like I'm sure some of you guys out there are, then it's going to be really difficult to kind of go with that learning curve. But in addition to that, though, each character has its own items, which are really, really cool. One thing that I absolutely loved is playing with sticky bombs. It's like I primarily use the sticky bombs, even though I had a shotgun and SMG. It was pretty crazy. So, I guess if it comes down to it, I would give this game a real solid 7 out of 10 if I were to put a number on it. But you know, there's a few things that they need to work out. But again, it is beta, so hopefully they'll work out the things that need to be worked out. And if a developer watches this video, hey, what's up? I have a few ideas. I don't know if you want to leave a comment. That'd be cool. I mean, that would be a first, I think, if a direct YouTuber influenced something like that. That'd be awesome. Anyway, I find that this game for me is something that I want to play. So definitely put your name in the comments, and if I add you, then we'll play together. I also play Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Counter-Strike Source, so if you want to hang out, you want to play with me, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Also, I'm not really annoying either, so like I'm not recording a video while we're playing all the time and just not telling you. That's not cool. Anyway, guys, it's been real, it's been fun. I will see you in the next video. I will let the gameplay finish. Enjoy the ending. It's pretty tight.
They defused our C4! Eat it! My gift to them. I'm in. Mission failed. Bloody rubbish you lot are.
Thanks so much for watching my video, guys. On the left-hand side, you can check out my previous video, which is how to win any arms race game on Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So, if you want to win games, you gotta watch that video. On the right side, you can be taken to a random video. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it is awesome. Or, if you want to click that red subscribe button and subscribe and never miss out on my content, that would be much appreciated, and I'd love to have you. So, until next time, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.